Welcome back here today for this game. Of course, it's a big game for the Republic States national team. It's all been confirmed that Republic States and Portugal will qualify into the round of 16 next Friday or Saturday or Sunday or Monday, depending on the fixtures calculate for us for our next game. It all depends on where we finish at the end of this game today, because it's top versus second, and it is a big game kind of a way, because I think that as we are the host country, we should be finishing top of the group. Do you reckon that there, Brian Cliff? Yeah, I reckon so. Damn right, of course. Okay, we've done very, very well to qualify for the for the next round. It's good. We should be qualifying. We're the host nation, so we should be. So I'm very, very proud in that matter of fact. But we need to win today to try and get the top of the group and win and go top of Group A and finish top of Group A, because that will help us say that, right, we have to have expectations for our next game, because to be honest with you, it's going to be hard, I think, if we finish in second place, because now we could play Russia if we come second, and if we do come top, we'll play England in the next round. So there's a bit of a big advantage about that, and we have to see how this game goes. Yeah, generally we do. Obviously, Republic States did very well against Scotland on Tuesday, won 2-0 against Scotland. And obviously, Portugal did very well against obviously Ireland in their previous matchup. Any threats between both teams? Well, any threats? I don't really think so, really. I think that, Portugal have got some very good players. You've got Ronaldo playing, obviously. We know Ronaldo in the Premier League. He's a very good striker in Georgia United, and we know that he's going to be a big problem for us to try and defend against. But, however, as a matter of fact, I do believe that this national team, our nation, could win. I really genuinely think that. I genuinely think our nation could actually beat Portugal today, as we are the host nation. We should be. We've got fans behind us, supporting us no matter what, and we'll just see how we make the most out of this game. So we'll do the best. We have to win today if we want to try and finish top of the group before we get into the knockout stages next week. And that's all we have to look at, really. Alright, anyways, let's go now to interview the head coach of the national team. We're going to go now to Neil Clarkson. Today is a very big game for your team today, Neil Clarkson. Your team will be playing against Portugal in your last group game on today, because next week you could be playing in the knockout stages, but you are through. We know that we are in the next round, because in the previous matchup, Scotland did actually get the victory against Ireland. That means that we do qualify anyways to the knockout rounds. But if we win today, we'll move up to the top of the group, and we could play England in our next game. If we lose today and Portugal win, or if we get a draw, then we'll have to play Russia in our knockout game next week. Any thoughts on that? Yeah, I know that today is a very big game for us. We know that it's a challenge for our national team to get a victory today. We know that I'm aware that Scotland won in their previous matchup just a minute ago. They beat Ireland 1-0, so they have got an option to maybe qualify depending on the other groups who come third. But it doesn't concern us, because we're through. We've automatically qualified for the round of 16. But it all depends who we play against. We could play England. We could play if we win today against Portugal to go top of the group, and we should be finishing top of the group because we are the host nation, and I think we take that in consideration. Or we play Russia if we lose against Portugal, if we do draw against them. But I think today it's going to be a game that we want to try and play for pride and try and make sure that we play for the fans, because, we are the host nation. We want to make sure we win every single game until now into the final, and make sure we win the Euros and the European Championships, and that's what we have to do. So we do our best. We'll try and give it our best shot today against Portugal. I think we can do it, and there's a spirit in our team that we want to give it our 100% today, and I think we can. We'll just see how it goes. Yeah, we see how it goes. Obviously, Ronaldo's in their team. Any thoughts before we end the interview? Ronaldo, we got our defence is all good. I think, Ronaldo's plays in the Premier League in the RSV, so we know, I think the players know how he plays, his style of play at Georgia United. Maybe they can do the same thing for this national team today. But he ain't a threat today. We just have to try and do our best for our team and make sure we beat them and do the best we can. All right, thank you very much, and Neil Clarkson. Enjoy the game. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, the game is live right now between two teams here today. Republic States versus Portugal, the last group stage match of the competition. Any predictions, Brian Cliff? Predictions of this game, I think that, Portugal have their moments. They want to make sure they stay in that top position, because if you go top of the group, that'll be a good group stage for the team. So Portugal, of course, want to try and put that in consideration. They want to try and do their best against Republic States, and now even us, we have to do well because we are the hosts, and there's a lot of pressure on our backs to do well in this competition. So yeah, we're through. We know that, but I think this is a very important game, and I'm going to go for a draw. But there you go. I thought you wanted Republic States to win today. Yeah, we can beat Portugal, but I just think we'd be a draw today because it's nothing to play for. And plus, if we do get a draw and we do end up finishing second position, then we play Russia. And it's a lot easier to play England because England are also the team have got good players like Harry Kane and Wayne Rooney in their team. So I think better off playing Russia than instead of playing England maybe. But we'll have to wait and see how the game or the result goes this match. Yep, see how it goes. All right, let's get now to the commentators here today, the broadcasters matchup here today. We're going now to Jamie Robinson and Joshua Cole.